Hey, good morning. This is day 3 of the Diary of a Coach. And today I'm talking about when a client becomes troublesome. Coaching is a very delicate practice. You see, in coaching, especially when a coach has results, he becomes very endearing, he becomes very committed. He attracts all kinds of people who admire his or her work, who admire the grace, who admire the sagacity, who admire the many things. So then the client begins to become attached to you, dependent on you. They begin to become, they want to be involved in many things that you do. They want to attend every program you do. They probably want to sign up for every course. They want to be very supportive. They want to refer everybody within their cycle. They want to just be everything and everywhere around you because you have touched their lives, because you have changed their lives, because you have influenced them in a way that they probably never got before you, because you have shown so much care. You know, the first video I talked about the character of a coach when I said coaching is a calling. You've shown empathy, you've shown concern, you've been kind, you've been helpful, you've been resourceful, you've been many things. So they begin to see that you're an unusual kind. So they want to reciprocate by being kind in return. They want to reciprocate by being available, by being supportive, by being everything. So the relationship looks seamless. Everything looks promising. In fact, as a coach, you're very encouraged. You're like, wow, this person supports my vision. This person supports my dream. This person supports my organization. When your flyer comes out for a course or program, they share it. As I'm shooting this video, they share your video, they rebroadcast your messages, they go all out to support you. And that looks very good. And then because they've been available to you, if you're not careful, then they begin to become entitled because they feel that I've been there for you, I've supported you, I've provided, I've been available, I've marketed you, I've promoted you. So they begin to expect some things in return, like more time, like more attention, like more care, like more, maybe some flexibility in payment, more discounts. In fact, they will expect that, okay, maybe once in a while, allow me come to class for free since you're doing a new course. So if care is not taken, what looked like an enthusiastic voluntary support may now translate into some level of entitlement. And then for a coach who knows that he needs to be firm, he needs to be stern, he needs to be flexible, he or she begins to say, this part you're not entitled, I can't make this available, I don't really have the time to be with you now, I can't respond to you as often as I used to when you were in your coaching sessions. So it begins to look like the coach begins to feel that you are encroaching. The coachee begins to feel that they've been used. The coachee begins to feel that, oh, this is how you want to pay back for my support, my availability, my presence, my help, my this, my that. So if care is not taken, you begin to have tension building or brewing. Tension begins to brew gradually, because you are not there and they are beginning to feel like, okay, now you've now moved on to other things. I'm not useful to you again, not useful to your work, I'm not useful to your enterprise. So these are very, very subtle things, and then it begins to look like, I don't like that coach, he's not fair, he's not this, he's mean, he's not available, he's just an opportunist, or he's just a user. These are the patterns I have observed. It has happened to me. It has happened to people that I have related with. It has happened in the coaching industry. It has happened in medical science. It has happened in psychiatry. It has happened in clinical psychology. It has happened in anything that has to do with behavioral change. Anything that has to do with people. It happens almost every time. So if you're a coach, this is for you. The following things you must do. Number 1, from the beginning, you need to appreciate every client who goes out of their way to do anything for you. Don't think it is normal. Don't make it look like that is what they should do. Don't make it look like that is how they should support you. Particularly appreciate anyone who goes out of their way to support your work, and tell them you don't take it for granted, and let it be clear that you don't feel that that is what they should do. By doing that, you're always putting them on the edge, that they know that it is not business as usual. By doing that, they get to see from you that you are not expecting them to continue doing it every time, because it is by thinking they can always do it that they also begin to think they deserve some feedback or some give back. So number one, always particularly appreciate when there is an extra effort from a coachee. Number two, always endeavor to communicate your discomfort. Always ensure to communicate your discomfort. You must draw the line without feeling guilty about drawing the line. When a client has gone out of their way to do things that you are not really comfortable about, be bold to communicate it. This is one area that I failed a lot. I usually, because I don't like conflict, I will keep it to myself and hope that God will minister to this person to stop doing this thing. I will be hoping that one day this person should just think that there's no need. Instead of me to come out and tell you, I think you shouldn't be doing this for me, it's not necessary. I feel like, hey, if I tell this person now, how will this person feel? Would this person not feel slighted? Would this person not feel reduced? Would this person not feel offended? Those were my fears. But unfortunately, it backfired. So you need to clearly try your best, build capacity to be able to communicate that, well, this part that you're doing, is it okay for us to not go in that direction? You don't have to do it for me, thank you. You need to learn how to do that. I tell you from experience, the repercussion can be too weighty. That's number two. Number three, when you need to stop being in contact, when you need to stop communicating at a level that has gone beyond coaching or beyond transactions, don't look back. Don't look back. See, they will call you names. I've been called mean. I've been called psychopath. I've been called inconsiderate. I've been called insensitive. I've been called different things. There is this notion that self-preservation can be mean. But the first thing you owe yourself is self-preservation. You must protect yourself first. So as a coach, when you need to discontinue contact with a client that may be going beyond the transaction, you need to do it and don't look back, because reinforcing and perpetuating the transactions or perpetuating the relationship or the contact may give room to more and more complications. You don't want to give room to more and more complications that can bring you more and more problem or crisis. So when you know that you need to discontinue contact, don't look back. You need to do it and make sure you stick with it. Over time, everything would be neutralized. You make resolutions, you resolve the conflict, you close the gaps, you come back and become nominal friends if possible. There's no law that says you must be friends. There's no law that says you must keep contact. But if you have to protect yourself and protect your system, you must make sure you discontinue contact. These 3 points I will leave with you. I will share other points only to those who have signed up with me for coaching. So I hope this helps you. And please, if it works for you, kindly share this video so that someone who loves to coach other people will be able to take advantage of it and become better blessed by it. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate everyone. Do, good to see you. Deme, good to see you. Idenyi, good to see you. Agnes Afi, good to see you. Hilda Abu, good to see you. Sami Otaru, good to see you. Mary Oguns, good to see you. Esohe, Iden, good to see you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to share, and God bless you.